Welcome to everyone to my video session. In this video lecture, I am going to discuss about the linear data structure. Under linear data structure, we are having one concept is called stack. The previous session itself, we have discussed what are the linear data structures and what are the non-linear data structure. What is the concept behind linear data structure and what is the concept behind non-linear data structure. In this session, we are going to discuss about the ADT of linear data structure stack. ADT means ADT is a useful tool for specifying a logical property of a data type. It's called ADT. So under linear data structure, we have seen two different data structures. They are called stack and queue. Stack and queue. So linear data structure means that here the data can be linear. Once the data is stored into the data structure, whenever the required, we can make a modifications among the existing data. So we can insert the new elements or we can remove the existing element from the data structure. That will be possible at the linear data structure. In stack, we already discussed stack is single-ended data structure. Then insertion and deletion operations take place at the single end. That end is simply called as top. So the top only using for insertion and deletion operations. So because of this single-ended concept, the stack is following the principle of last in first out method. This concept will be implemented into our case is in our computer keyboard. So keyboard, the backspace key is available. So every computer we are having backspace key. So in that backspace key is used to deleting the elements or deleting the letters in the screen. So for example, we have entered hi everyone. So this is the word we have displayed in our screen. So we need to remove this particular data from the screen. So by the time cursor is pointing out here, so element which is inserted into the screen at first will be H, then I, E, V, E, R, Y, O, N, E. So this was the insertion method. The stack is following the principle of last in first out method because the element which is inserted into the stack at last, that can be removed from the stack at first. So this is following the principle of last in first out method. The same thing happened in the backspace key. So cursor is pointing the end of the word. So by the time of removing or deleting the item from the screen, the element which is inserted into the data structure at last, that will be removed first. So he is moving in this way and deleting each and every item till the first item which is entered. So the stack is following the principle of last in first out method. The stack principle, the stack concept will be implemented in our computer backspace. So last in first out method is to be followed in a stack. So that case will be implemented in the backspace key of our computer. Why? Because this last in first out principle means it is single-ended. So whenever we are inserting the element at last, that will be occupying the first position of our stack. For example, our stack A is of 5 elements. So the array size is 5. 5 elements we can store into our data structure. The element A will be inserted at first. So that will be occupying this particular space. Then B, C, D, then E. So E is the last element which is inserted into the stack. But that last element is occupying the top position of our stack. So while we go for removing that particular item, the element which is inserted into the stack at last, that will be removed first. Then next, then next, then next, then next. In such a way, we are removing the element from the stack. The same concept will be implemented in our backspace key also. So cursor is always pointing out the moving position. Then it is always pointing out the near to the last, next to the last element which is inserted into the screen. So only for this reason we can remove the element which is inserted into the screen at last, that will be deleted. Thank you.